Welcome back to Popcorn Diaries. Today we're going to be doing a nice little Christmas special. Talk about the movies that come out Christmas Day. So there's a nice batch of movies coming our way this Christmas Day, including the first one on our list, Unbroken, which is Angelina Jolie's directorial debut. Looks like a great movie, very interesting. Hits upon World War II. You've got the Olympics involved. You've got a very, very powerful events that are going to be portrayed in this movie. What do you think about that, Joe?
Yeah, I think this movie is going to do well for a couple of reasons. One, you've got Jack O'Connell in this, an up-and-coming star, and this, I think, is going to bring him out there. If you remember, he was in 300, Rise of the Empire.
Yes, he was.
This looks like a great story based on the true story of the Olympic runner who was taken prisoner by the Japanese. This will definitely tug at your heartstrings, no doubt about it. It's a great movie to come out at Christmas.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It's going to be a powerhouse. It's got a lot of emotion in there. And this is going to be followed up by a family movie called Into the Woods with Anna Kendrick, Meryl Streep, Chris Pine, and Emily Blunt. A lot of great actors in this. And a lot of, fantasy and folklore all in the mix. It looks really good. I'm really looking forward to watching this one, especially for the special effects. As you all know, I love special effects. What do you think about this one, Joe?
I agree. I think this is really going to do well. Meryl Streep as the witch. Can't wait to see that. Johnny Depp as the wolf. That's going to be great, too. As you said, Chris Pine, Emily Blunt, and a whole bunch of others in this. This is going to be a great, great story. The visuals are going to be wonderful on this one. This one's going to hit it out of the park, no doubt.
Following that up is going to be Mark Wahlberg returns in The Gambler with Jessica Lange, John Goodman, and Brie Larson. So this is, kind of a crime, drama, thriller. Not your typical Christmas Day movie. So this is kind of a weird one in the mix, but at the same time, it looks fairly interesting. John Goodman always delivers a powerful performance. Waiting to see what we're going to get this time from Jessica Lange, so let's see how that goes. And as for Mark Wahlberg, well, he's had some hits, he's had some misses. I'm not sure how I felt about him in the Transformers, but let's hope that this one does better for him.
Yeah, I think Mark's due. I think he's going to do well in this, of course, backed up by Jessica Lange, like I said, John Goodman, and other great stars. It's a little weird for it to come out on Christmas Day, but I think it gets away from the, give me a good hug and I feel good about Christmas thing. So I think it will do well. I'm curious about this one. I'm going to remain neutral on this one, though.
Yeah. And then we have that followed up by Selma. Now, this has Oscar talk written all over it.
Yes, it does.
Just at the end of the year, so right before they close out the 2014 Oscar nominations, Selma comes out. Story about Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement. This movie's, again, another powerful movie, lots of emotion, a really tough subject to always pull off. So I'm interested to see how well this movie's going to do.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this does play out. This follows the epic march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama, back in 1965 when President Johnson finally signed the Voting Rights Act. So this is huge history. This has got great written all over it. I think you're going to see this one do really, really well at the Oscars.
Followed up by another powerful movie called American Sniper, which was directed by Clint Eastwood, who has made some stunning, gorgeous, and very powerful films. So this is about a Navy SEAL sniper that is played by Bradley Cooper. It looks so interesting. It looks so powerful. There's so much emotion to it. We get to see behind the lines of what our fellow Americans that are out there protecting our country go through on a day-to-day basis just to give us our freedom. So powerful movie. I do expect it to have some Oscar talk after this.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Clint Eastwood has been delivering as of late. He will definitely do it on this movie, too. I can't wait to see the second half of this when our Navy SEAL comes home and you get to see how he deals with his life as he comes back here to the States. And that, again, Clint Eastwood will deliver on this one. He's hot right now.
Yes, he is.
Okay, and to wrap it up, let's not forget our last Christmas movie coming out by Tim Burton, Big Eyes. I don't know which way this is going to go. This could be really cool, or this could just basically bury itself. But Tim Burton always gives us something worth watching, no doubt about it, no matter what he brings out. It's a cool story about an artist who became famous about doing paintings with big eyes, but as it turns out, his wife was the one who actually did the paintings, and the story goes from there.
Yeah, this movie is definitely, like you said, Tim Burton is kind of a hit or miss. Now, whether this movie does good or not, it does hit some very, very interesting themes and, female movement and feminism and things of that nature. Amy Adams definitely has to play a very strong role. It's the struggle of her being an artist and not being able to portray her work as a female. So, yeah, definitely interesting to see him take on this type of movie. And even more interesting, Johnny Depp's not in it. So, let's see what Tim Burton's bringing to the table this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see Johnny Depp walk through a scene, though, or something like that.
Well, who knows? Yeah, maybe a cameo here and there.
Okay, so there's our list of what's opening up this Christmas Day. Don't sit at home. Go see a movie. Go see one of these great movies. I don't think you'll be disappointed with anything that we've reviewed here today.
So from us here at Popcorn Diaries, we do hope you have a great holiday season. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you back in January when we return with our next episode of Popcorn Diaries. As always, I'm Adriana.
And I'm Joe.
And this was Popcorn Diaries.